Greetings and salutations, Junebug Boogie folks. I wanted to take a moment and invite you to the group ride that we are planning out of Camp Easy Ride at Junebug Boogie on Saturday. You'll see Alchemy, my black, copper, and chrome Road King, by the photo area at camp. Meet me there by 11:30 on Saturday, where we'll have our quick riders meeting before heading out on this group ride. Now, if you have never rolled through the Upper Cumberland, buckle up, because this little corner of Tennessee is waterfall country. They don't call it the waterfall capital for nothing. There are more falls within a half hour of Junebug Boogie than most folks will see in a lifetime. Speaking of Camp Easy Ride, if you haven't yet, I believe there's still time for you to get signed up for the moto glamping experience you've heard about from Daytona and Sturgis. This year, it comes to Junebug Boogie. So make sure to check it out. Link will be in the description below. So the group ride, here's the plan. It's about a 67-mile loop, 0 interstate, no 4 lanes, no 70 miles an hour controlled access nonsense, no fighting with traffic. This is all going to be back roads, river valley 2 lanes, ridgetop sweepers, farm country, and tree canopy roads that make you feel really glad that you're on 2 wheels and not 4. It also has 4 waterfalls, 1 legendary pork stop for barbecue, that's for lunch, and we roll right back into camp before sundown. Now, here's what the route looks like. Now, I'll have this saved under the events menu and then biker map on graybeardbiker.com so that you can see it close up, save it, follow it on your own, whatever you would like to do. Now, I have a question for you. This is a longer ride. I have also saved some smaller rides that won't take as long for us to choose from. Right now, my plan is this flagship ride. But if you guys decide you would rather have a shorter ride instead, now is the time to tell me. Here are the other options. So just let me know which ride you'd prefer. A, this longer planned ride that I'm going to go through today, or B, or C. And once the votes are in, I will let you guys know via our social media channel if the plans change. This ride is specifically part of Camp Easy Ride, and while other people are invited to attend, you guys help make the decisions. So let me know your preference in the comments of this video. But today, let's talk about the current plan. Let me walk you through it. We roll out of Junebug Boogie and drop onto Standing Stone Highway, and we don't go far before we hit our first stop. It's a sneaky one. It's called Roaring River Falls. Most people will blow right past it. It's an unmarked little pull-off on the side of the road, and the falls are sitting right there. Just a short walk down on the gravel. Now, it's a local secret. You'll never find it unless somebody told you, but I have been told, so we're going to find it together. It is the perfect warm-up. Kickstands down, stretch your legs, grab a couple of shots, and get your eyes adjusted to what this region is about to throw at us. The stop after that, considering the time, is lunch. Now, I've had a change of plans on lunch from what was in the Camp Easy Ride flyer, and I think y'all are going to thank me for this one. We were going to eat later in the ride, in town, but I found something earlier, and being as we're not leaving until 11:30, an earlier lunch made sense to me. So this is a little pork joint on Standing Stone Highway called Kurt Daddy's Pork Pit, and it's the real deal. Slow cooked pork shoulder, pulled pork, ribs. It's an unassuming spot, not too much fancy about it, which is exactly how you know it's going to be good. And here's the kicker. It's a straight up rider hangout. The kind of place where the 4-wheeler crowd and the bikers pull in for a lunch break. So, promises to be good. We'll fuel up the body here early before the long stretch. We'll roll out full and happy. We'll have a plate, talk to whoever's around, and then point ourselves west towards the big stuff. Speaking of fueling up, make sure your bike is fueled up and ready to go before kickstands up at 11:30, leaving Camp Easy Ride. Just a quick note if you guys did not know that. Also, another thing to mention, if you haven't ridden in a group ride before or watched my group ride video, please check this out before you join the ride. It lets you know exactly how things are going to be run, and so that you're well acquainted with what we're going to be doing. So, the next leg of this adventure, this is where the ride really starts to open up. We swing onto the Gainesboro Highway and cut west across Highland Rim. Open farm country, barns, pastures. This is the whole Tennessee postcard. Then we'll drop onto Cummins Mill Road and pick up a little two-lane called Blackburn Fork Road. And this promised to be one of the favorite stretches of this whole loop because the road runs right along the Blackburn Fork, a designated Tennessee state scenic river and a tributary of the Roaring River. So it's the same watershed as our very first stop this morning. Pretty cool when you start to connect the dots together. River bottom pastures, swimming holes, the water right off of your shoulder, bluffs and mountainside views opening up before you. It's the kind of two-lane that you slow down for, just so you can make it last. And then, right where we park, that same river drops clean off the edge into a gorge and becomes our next stop. Cummins Falls, 75 feet of waterfall. Travel and Leisure magazine named it one of the top 10 swimming holes in the entire country. It sits in a state park right there on Blackburn Fork. We're taking the Overlook Trail, easy half-mile walk, nothing strenuous, and the payoff is that big, wide curtain of water dropping into the gorge. Now, the base of the falls is a whole adventure. Wading up the creek, a permit is required, the works. But a lot of us are going to be in riding gear, so we're just going to take the view from up top and let it be beautiful. From Cummins, we're going to point it south and take the long way on purpose. Down the western edge of the loop through rolling Highland Rim farm country. We'll roll through Center Grove and Blooming Springs, a little crossroads community that's about a post office and away from a front porch. And then we go into the town of Baxter. From Baxter, we cut south on the Backroads, and this is the leg where the land starts to change before us. You start up on top of the Highland Rim, and the closer we get to Burgess, the more the country starts to fall away. Woods closing in, the road rolling and dropping forward where the Falling Water River has carved itself a serious gorge. You can feel the land getting rugged before you ever see the falls. That's how you know that the showpiece is coming up. And that's Burgess Falls. If you only see one waterfall in this region, make it this one. It's not one falls, it is 4 of them, stair-stepping down the Falling Water River through a deep limestone gorge. And the big one at the bottom plunges 136 feet. Southern Living called it one of the top 5 ways to stay cool in Tennessee. And once you're standing on that overlook, you'll get why. You can catch the Upper Falls with barely a walk at all. And a little further down the trail gets you that jaw dropper of the main falls. We'll soak it in, get our shots, and then point it back towards home. So the ride back, we'll take Highway 135 north, a sweet little 2-lane rural road, and roll our last stop on the edge of Cookeville, a place called City Lake Natural Area. That's one of the little hidden gems too. Just a short paved walk to a pretty little cascade on Cane Creek with a deck right out over the top of it. Quick stretch, one more waterfall in the books, and then we cut northeast on the quiet roads back towards Junebug Boogie Ranch. So that's the loop. 4 waterfalls, Roaring River, Cummins, Burgess, and City Lake. A plate of pork or ribs at Kurt Daddy's, and not one interstate the whole way. rivers, ridges, farm country, and the kind of 2 lanes that remind you why you ride. Now, disclaimer, this is my first time going to Junebug Boogie. All of this plan is based on research. So, we'll discover the truth together. So, if you're going to Junebug Boogie or you're anywhere near the Upper Cumberland with a motorcycle and a free Saturday, do yourself a favor and run this loop. I'll drop the full route in the description, the link to the full route in the description. And if you can join us, please do. Now, hit that subscribe, ring the bell so that you don't miss the ride video, part of the upcoming Junebug Boogie series when it comes out. And let me know down in the comments, what's your best backroad waterfalls ride in your neck of the woods? Again, this planned ride will take us several hours in the day. If you're not looking to be gone from the Junebug Boogie Ranch for that amount of time, let me know if you want a shorter ride. We have A, which is this main one, but we also have the options of B or C, which are going to be shorter, which doesn't take us away from Junebug Boogie for as long. So, your preference whether you want to go for a shorter ride or a longer one that includes all 4 waterfalls. So, make sure you let me know that in the comments below. So again, we are planning on leaving out of Camp Easy Ride at Junebug Boogie on Saturday, 11:30. You'll see Alchemy, my black, copper, and chrome Road King by the photo area at camp. Meet me there at 11:30. We'll have our quick writers meeting, and then we'll head out. I hope you can join us. Until then, stay free. Keep it shiny side up.